Another beautiful Saturday morning, and that time of the day when we bring you Environment Today. Now, it's my pleasure to tell you that Environment Today is reaching you from Makoko community in the city of Lagos. Now, this is a community that is loaded with a lot of lessons, a community floating on water. Stay with us as we'll be bringing you the life and styles of the people who live here. You will also get to hear from experts on how best, that is their suggestions on how government can really actually develop this community. Do stay with us. I am Makoko. Slums are informal settlements usually bereft of basic social amenities, mostly found in developing countries. In Lagos, available statistics show that 2 out of 3 residents live in the over 200 slums scattered within the city. The result, rampant spread of diseases due to poor hygienic conditions, stigma and social exclusion for the dwellers. Makoko community is one out of many slum settlements in Lagos, home to fishermen and other low-income earners. To the Lagos State government authorities, slums like this must go if the city is to attain its megacity status. And this was why in July 2012, the state government agents moved in and demolished portions of the sprawling Lagoon slum amid claims that the residents were living dangerously under high-tension electric wires.
This community needs support and not destruction. That the government should build schools here, should provide health care, should help clean this environment, just like there's a need to clean the entire Nigerian environment. We have very vibrant young people who are ready to provide, to contribute their quota to the progress of this nation. We have to build Nigeria, the new Nigeria, one community at a time. And Makoko shows a very good place for efforts to be made to improve the life of the people.
It's my first time in Makoko. I've heard about it. I'm impressed. This is a crime against humanity. It should never be allowed. This government needs to listen to the community here and say what needs to be done. All that they've tried to do so far is to destroy this community. Why? Because they want to give more land to the rich people. That is not fair. And so I think there has to be a real struggle to make sure that ordinary African citizens have a right to their city.
But despite this seemingly unhealthy living condition, the residents here, who are mostly Ilajes from western part of Nigeria, life is just as normal with all the fun and business activities as can be found anywhere else, but uniquely done on water.
Life in Makoko is very, very simple because many people even imagine how we live. So when they talk of the water, when they talk of the way we live, no lights and mosquitoes and all that, malaria sickness and all that. But we ourselves is like, so we are okay, we are enough, we are certified. So we have people from outside, from out of the country and from overseas that help us, and they make us laugh, they help our students in scholarship, they educate our children, they help us and to know that we are human beings.
Unless someone living with us can know that we are living a good life. Because when you are here, first of all thing you have to enjoy. You eat a fresh food, fresh fish, in a different, maybe they may dry it because we have three different type to dry fish, three different systems. You may dry it to stay for a long. Maybe carry to a far away, stay like a month or 3 months or more than that. We have the one you can fly, you can try now, take it, prepare food immediately. It will be between fresh and dry. It will give you 2 tastes. And there's another one you will dry it, and then it may not stay long, just a week. When it's more than a week, it will spoil. Then that is the 3 type of system we have to dry fish. So when you are eating all these things, you will see your body will look fresh. And then we take a flesh here. It's not the year that when there's no light, NEPA light, we cannot sleep or we cannot have a good live comfortably. So the life we are living here is uncomparable.
While government sees Makoko as a slum which must go, environment experts describe the community as a metaphor for resilience, which, though is prone to the impact of sea level rise, can be upgraded.
Makoko is unique in every sense because the architectural setup of Makoko is quite unique, quite different from what we have in the normal Nigerian setting. And it's quite interesting. The people are quite interesting. And so I think we have a lot to learn about Makoko, how people are able to survive, how people are able to explore the water for their daily living. Everything is done on water. There's a moving, you have the moving shop, the moving restaurants. That rather than us dismissing Makoko, getting Makoko to become extinct, demolishing Makoko, that we should embrace Makoko and see it as a unique tourist attraction that we can even showcase to the rest of the world.
The floating school is a very good example that you can actually have a very beautiful community floating in Lagos Lagoon. And so rather than look at this place as this prime property to be destroyed and then you build beautiful hotels and fancy beaches, that would not help because that would cause more conflict. It would displace the people, they will move somewhere else, but this is where they live for up to 100 years or more. And so they deserve to be helped to have a better environment to live in. And this goes across not just Makoko, everywhere else across this nation.
Now this is the floating school on Makoko waters. It's actually a 3-story construction designed to stay and float on water no matter where the sea level goes, whether it rises or not.
This means that if the sea rises, the building itself rises, a concept which experts say should be replicated in all communities on the coastline of Nigeria as one adaptive measure to the impact of climate change.
What the government needs to do is that they should come to us and embrace us. Then we talk together. They brought the idea, we too we table our idea. Then they can bring a modern system compared to our old system. Then for us, the system we have already adopted, we cannot reject all. Because Makoko, Soguro, Okwagbon is the historical area for Lagos. These are not the first place we settled. When we settled somewhere and when we made the place was very nice, they continue pushing us from there.
For the experts, instead of demonizing slum settlements like Makoko, all hands must be on deck to help communities like this live a better life. And that is exactly what the Health of Mother Earth Foundation, HOMEF, is doing, as it has announced 15 scholarships for about 15 children from Makoko community. You too can lend a helping hand.
Hello.